They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, Houston sitting there 4 spots below.
And, you know, Houston, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Yeah, they'll be there in the playoffs, I'm sure of that. It's just a matter of how high they'll be seeded.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Then Gordon are out on the wings. P.J. Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the points. And for the Lakers, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Anthony Davis is out there with Howard, and it's Bradley in at the 1.
Well, the GOAT watch continues. Every year, every accomplishment goes into the analysis. I mean, LeBron will probably never be able to see it.
And reportedly, LeBron James spends over $1 million a year just on training and maintaining his body.
Well spent. I mean, for his age, the most minutes played in NBA history, he's doing everything possible to extend his prime.
And they pick up 2.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Now, here's Westbrook. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
But we got to talk about his D2. 4 steals in the game. I mean, a complete all-around effort for him.
Davis down low, defended by Covington. The tray, and it's LeBron James with the 3.
I like how James shoots off the pass. He knows how to catch the D by surprise.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Unloads. They get the rebound. Covington. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
The kick out to Westbrook. No good on the triple. Los Angeles is gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. On the wing, Green. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
Outside Gordon. Back to Westbrook. Odd pass to Gordon. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The 3 from Bradley. Kicks it out to James. The 3. He can't get that one. So Houston will take it the other way. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
They just looked a step quicker all game long. They knew they had an advantage on offense.
Here's LeBron after Eric Gordon's bucket. LeBron drives in, shoots. Pass to Davis, over Gordon. Here's Howard. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Fires from deep. And it's Gordon missing. Los Angeles leading by 7.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure is on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, Jay. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work.
Los Angeles with another miss. Rockets trail by 7. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stop.
And when Harden is going strong to the rim, he's looking for the throwdown, ripping the rim down hard on that one.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And for James Harden, he'd love to be put on an island and go one-on-one against a defender.
Well, yeah, last season, Harden had as many ISOs called for him as some teams ran. And that's all because of his coach. His coach calls the games that way. It's his bread and butter. And there isn't much you can do to stop him with one defender.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. Caldwell Pope, who's checked in for Danny Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Avery Bradley. Rondo with the steal. Out left to the wing. There's the three. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The pass to McLemore. Here is House. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Rivers passes to McLemore. Clock at 6. House kicks to Rivers. And some nice passing there by Houston. McLemore, no good. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 14-4 run right now.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Pass to Rivers. Carroll dishes to Rivers. Here's the three. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
It's stolen by Carroll. 43 seconds left in the first. House kicks to Rivers. Now here's McLemore. No points in the game yet for him. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to House. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Rivers. The Rockets with another miss. Lakers leading by 12. Rondo passes to Davis. Shoots over Carroll, and again it's the Lakers.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Here's Morris. Off target at the rim. And so it's Los Angeles with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. Right back after this break. Welcome back into the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Falanos. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Governing the split of second chance opportunities, Jay. I mean, that's what has them in the lead after one.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Rockets. We've got Rivers. Jamari Carroll is out there with Green. Then it's McLemore. And it's House in at the small forward position. James checked in for Los Angeles.
LeBron James.
On defense, the Lakers. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. The league has cracked down C-Webb on flagrant. Who's leaving the bench? Do you think we need to be as strict about it as we've been?
Oh, I love the attention to detail the league is giving on flagrants. So you don't want the flagrants of the past. My friend Kevin McHale, he says Rambis just ran into his elbow. That wasn't even a flagrant foul on that play. If anybody remembers that old play that I'm talking about back in the Celtics-Laker days. But how about today? My thing, Kevin, is just don't call it ticky-tack a flagrant. I think we all know what a flagrant is. Let's keep the new flagrants as flagrants and no flopping. You flop, no flagrants. Games are too important. You don't want that flagrant one, flagrant two, a shot and the ball. It can change the momentum of the game. I think the league and the refs are doing a great job. Let's just not let those ones that aren't flagrant sneak in there because of flopping.
And Chris, what about players leaving the bench when there's something going on?
Well, I'll tell you what, the league has always been great about that. And now, what's funny is if you watch the games, there's an assistant coach that is designated just when he sees a scuffle on the floor. His only job is to run to the end of the bench and stand at the line with his arms out so no player can cross him. So not only is the league taking steps, not only are players mindful of it, but now you have an assistant coach whose only job is to stand up there and to be an obstacle so that no players can step that foot across the line. It changes series. It causes big fights. It puts fans in harm's way. We just don't.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
That tells you a lot about who's a more aggressive team. I mean, they should have that same exact attitude tonight.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Dudley comes in for Morris, and it's Green in for Kyle Kuzma. Westbrook kicks to Harden. Buries it from three-point range. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
The unique lefty stroke of Harden. He's become incredibly consistent from deep.
The try. Oh, what a beautiful point.
Intensity, did you see that? Great. Oh, come on. Hall of Fame, athleticism, and ability. James has no problem throwing it down and stop.
Now, here is Harden. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. And Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
He's always a league leader in free throw attempts. I mean, Harden is so shifty, so strong, and he can beat you from any spot on the floor.
Westbrook, he gets hauled in by Los Angeles.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes. Here's Caruso. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
That's nice hustle up the court. I mean, a nice pass to reward that hustle.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Good D by LeBron.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Now here's LeBron. Fires the three. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. He gets trailed by 21. Down low. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Proving he's not afraid to finish with power. Covington loves to dunk it home.
And the Lakers call time here.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Davis. Howard comes in for Jared Dudley. And Cook sub in for Alex Caruso. Here is Harden following the three by the Lakers. McGee with the block.
And we mentioned McGee's outstanding lift. There. So he goes down to swat the shot. He's not a guy who's going to sit back and settle for jumpers. He's going to get to the bucket every time he can.
So it's the Rockets now following the bucket by the Lakers. And it's Westbrook missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And the way James dominates on the offensive end, making it look effortless tonight.
Here's Westbrook following the bucket by the Lakers. The Rockets with another miss.
Got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Shoots from 14. Here's McGee. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Westbrook. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Good on the shot.
Well, 1 make and 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Gordon against LeBron. He kicks it to Cook. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the half. 6 to shoot. James against Gordon. James, no good.
You expect him to make those. They got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Harden can't hit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Shoots over Tucker. LeBron with the bucket. LeBron's got 19 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Gets it to fall, but still just 2 for 10 from the floor this game.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
Here's James, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Los Angeles on top, opening up a huge gap. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 19 points, 4 and that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
Yeah, Greg, and that's somewhat of a surprise. I mean, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green is out there with Bradley, and it's Howard in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Now LeBron, James Harden missing on the 3.
Yeah, there's no doubt that Houston now is championship or bust. We've seen it. I mean, they've dished out huge contracts going full win mode now. I mean, they're putting it all on the line with this team. His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish it.
Bradley finds Howard. Over in the corner, Green. A second chance effort. Kicks it out to James. Back to Howard. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the Rockets desperate for a return to the NBA Finals.
Oh, the team has had their chances. They just need to make the most of them. I mean, front office, they're doing what they can help to make the most of Harden's prime. I mean, you have to admire their willingness to go for it now.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Gordon inside. He's against Green. And here's Westbrook from the arc. The shot that time, not on target. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
James shows no mercy on his drives to the rim. Vicious at penetrating inside.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. It's Westbrook with the drive. And finished off by Westbrook.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Markieff Morris is checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Bradley. And a switch here also for Houston. Carroll's checked in.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Count the basket. 11 points for Russell Westbrook. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Westbrook against Rondo. Kuzma outside. Over Gordon. It's rebounded by Houston.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not. Well, Kev, for all his scoring talent, Kyle Kuzma, he wants to be more. I mean, he's working around out his game. He's going as a defender, rebounder, and a playmaker.
And it's Davis missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Harden, no good.
That works just like they drew it up till the part where he short arms the play.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Oh, this is the confidence Kuzma plays with. I mean, he feels like he can score on intense defense whenever he wants.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Daniel House has checked in for P.J. Tucker. McLemore has come in for Gordon. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. C-Web last season, Kuzma making strides as a passer and as a defender.
Oh yeah, Kevin, that's because Rajon Rondo got him in the field.
Rondo!
I mean, he improved his recognition, his rebounding. Still an area to work on.
Green, he's checked in for the Rockets. The Lakers shooting is leaving some to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. Here's Rondo, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And some great moments for Rajon Rondo. Helped Boston to a title back in 2008. And as we know, he's a four-time All-Star.
He's one of the most honorary, toughest, and smartest players in the league. He devours films. I mean, he makes his son watch film. You see that his 4-year-old son is watching film with him. What's going on, man? But he's made it clear, once his playing days are done, he wants to be an NBA coach.
Green breaking loose. The offensive rebound. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Chris, there are guys that talk a lot of trash on the floor. You played against some legendary trash talkers. Who stands out in that area when you think back to when you played?
And I tell you what, the two guys that are on my mind, they definitely could have talked trash with the best of all time. And that's Pat Beverly. We've seen what he does. He just keeps coming and coming and coming. And that guy, Day-Day, yeah, Draymond Green, the one that plays out there in Golden State. Oh, yeah, he has a mouth on him, too. I think you heard him.
And when you played, who was the best trash talker back in your day?
By far, Larry Bird and Gary Payton. Those two guys would talk trash that so much that you would get entertained into their talking and be like, what are you going to say next? I'm having a good time out here. It was always in fun, but trust me, they always wanted to stick that dagger into you, too.
And you couldn't hide a smile either. They started getting you going. You could not hide a smile.
I couldn't, and that was my thing. I talked trash while I was smiling, so maybe no one else knew what I was saying but you. But those guys, yeah, they keep you laughing out there. They talk trash about you, themselves after they missed the shot. They would talk themselves down or talk to a fan that was talking to them. So it was always entertaining. The best trash talkers talk to everyone, not just to their opponent.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal. Has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
Here's Rivers. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Rivers has got 5 points so far.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And just enjoy watching Rondo utilize that speed on the drive. Just kind of nice through the defense there and dares you to attack it.
The Lakers making a switch here. Dudley's checked in. Robert Covington's checked in for Houston. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Lakers making a change here. Bradley's checked in. 43 seconds left to play in the third. Here is House, guarded by McGee. Here's Rivers. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Los Angeles has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Dudley's shot is good.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Rivers surveying the D. Drills it from outside. He's got 8.
Oh, it's big when Rivers connects from outside. Really helps space the entire floor for a squad.
Rivers against Bradley. Pass to Caruso. A 3-ball. Off target.
Oh, and you can see that McLemore takes his defense very seriously. Really consistent at contested shots.
And So it's the Los Angeles Lakers ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now we take a look back to Mike D'Antoni talking.
We got to move the ball. We got to spread the floor. The only way we get it. If you go in, don't take a hard shot. Go around. Pass somebody else.
Ball movement, a crucial part of the game, Greg. Spot-on assessment by Coach D'Antoni.
I mean, no reason to take difficult, low percentage shots. Let's just move the basketball, and eventually something will open up.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Hartenstein is out there with Green. Then it's McLemore. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Clemens in at the one. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's his third foul of the game. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Davis comes in for Jared Dudley. LeBron's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Green in for Quinn Cook.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
James, the pass to Bradley. Davis with it. There's the feed to Howard. 4 on the clock. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Showing off another dimension of his game right there. Howard looking confident, taking the quick shot.
Westbrook drives in. Quick shot there, and it's off target. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing, he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Pulls up on the wing. Drained for 2 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
The shot's good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Doesn't go for him. James with some nice D.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
One negotiating concession the league wants from the Players Union. Prospect attendance scores at the draft combine and team-wide access to player physicals.
Well, this is a tough one because I don't think that a team that is not interested in you should have your physical. And we all know that information is shared, and so it should be genuine in the teams that are truly interested. And so I understand agents holding back on that. Medical information is something very serious that just because you have an opportunity to be drafted, your information shouldn't be spread all across the world just because you're at a combine. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out, but basically you just want a level playing field for everyone. And if we have that, it'll be better for everyone. His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
James looking it over. Green inside the three-point line. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 7th assist in the game. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Throws it up high.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Bradley kicks to LeBron. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Let's go. And the Lakers take on 2 more.
Coming off the screen, LeBron showing the poise. He runs this play time and time and time again.
Rockets are going 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Now here's Rivers. There's the pass to House. Outside Westbrook. From outside, off the mark. LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. LeBron dishes to Davis, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Markieff Morris is checked in for Howard. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for LeBron. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Danny Green. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Bradley. Davis down low. He's guarded by Chandler. Caldwell-Pope kicks to Davis.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
Offensive rebound, House. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And one on Caldwell-Pope. The first one falls. Jared Dudley's checked in for Davis.
House. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, the Rockets are a team that is pushing NBA theory to the extremes with how they approach offense.
Oh, yeah, every year they seem to go more toward threes or free throws. I mean, you can't fault them as it consistently works for them, though. I mean, it's like watching a team experiment with what makes an NBA offense.
Rebounded by Dudley. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Stolen by Dudley. Lays it up off the glass.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing it.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.